This is a guide for Deepscorn Hollow. This is the ultimate free house for anyone who's playing an evil playthrough, a vampire, a thief, whether you're doing Mythic Dawn or doing the Dark Brotherhood. This is a really good house for that kind of vibe. To get to Deepscorn Hollow, you have to go to the southern edge of the map, go to the Leywind Northeast Gate, and go all the way south until you see this area. There'll be a bridge leading to a peninsula. So a bunch of broken down stuff here. You're going to head to the right. In between that and the big tower here, you're going to drop in the water and look for this tree stump. You're going to go inside and there's a door. That'll lead you into here. You'll come up here. Immediately on the right, you'll have a chest by default that you can just start using as like storage. And then if you head to the left, it will lead to the rest of the hollow. Before we go deeper though, let's upgrade it. So we need to go to the Walnut Inn, which is to the west of the Imperial City across the bridge right here. If you go inside of here, there's a guy on the left named Rolly. You'll talk to this guy, go to bartering. He'll have all of the upgrades for Deepscorn Hollow. Now head back to Deepscorn Hollow, and now it looks a lot cooler in here. We have actually some alchemy stuff that grows here, so that's very helpful for anyone trying to do alchemy. And then on the right, it looks like this now. There's like a punching bag and stuff. There's a bed. There's a foot locker. There's a little bit more storage, basically. And it just looks a lot more menacing with a lot, creepier aesthetics like this random torso. Then you're going to head on over back into where we were going before. It opens up like this, and we have 3 different chambers, or different directions to go in, basically. If you go straight, there's going to be this cell with this guy in here. This prisoner is for vampirism, and you can also just beat him up in order to level up your blade skill or your hand-to-hand or your blunt damage or anything. You can also level up sneak behind him by like running in circles behind him and stuff like that. He's pretty useful. Head back here, so let's reorient. So this is how we came in. If you go to the left, there's this area over here, which is how you can cure vampirism. To do that, you need to go into the corner and go to one of these, open them up, take purge blood salts, and then interact with the shrine, and you can cure vampirism. So that's what this area is for. Then reorienting ourselves when we first came in, there was the prisoner, there was the place for vampirism. If you turn right, you'll head over into here. There'll be this path on the left with like another exit that'll lead you outside if you want to get out faster. And then if you go down here, this will lead to more stuff. There'll be a guy in here now, a dark minion, and you can go tell him to murder people in your name, which will give you infamy, by the way. So be aware of that. If you don't want it, then don't do that. So now from here, let's start off on the right. There's going to be this area. So this is our sleeping coffin. Once we have it upgraded, we can sleep in there. And some books and stuff there as well. If you head over to the chest of drawers, some clothes in here. These drawers are empty. We have a jewelry box with some rings in there. We have a desk with a Daedra heart on it, different things, and an alembic on there. Then, across the way to the other side, we have this room where the guy stays, and it's also furnished. Got some books in here, some calipers, that matters at all. Basically nothing important in here, honestly. Then what we're going to do is head over here to the Deepscorn Shrine. Inside of here, you can head on down to the Deepscorn Shrine. And inside of here are a bunch of different things. There's an Ichor Basin. There's these one-time nightshades. There's an unusual box here with the Crimson Eviscerator. And also, I think you need a level up before you get it, or else it's going to be weak. I'm not really sure how that one works. Because in the original, it was some weird thing. It was like based on your character level when you installed this add-on. But since it comes in the base game, I don't really know. Maybe it's just always weak now. I don't know. So the Ichor Basin, if you try to activate this, you need Ichor of Sithis in order to do it. In order to get that Ichor of Sithis, you have to buy it from that guy at the Walnut Inn. So make sure you get that too when you talk to him. So using the Ichor Basin will give you like a powerful buff, but the issue is it'll tell you recant your honorable nature and you shall be rewarded. You need to go to your character screen, go to your details. You want to go down here and look at your fame and infamy. You need more infamy than you have fame in order to use this buff. Now, the smart way to do this is to finish the Thieves Guild quest and get the Mask of the Grey Fox. And whenever you put that on, you'll get 100 infamy. And when you take it off, it removes it. That's probably the easiest way. Or you can just kill tons of people and do terrible things and try to get infamy. Basically, you need to be an evil character in order to use this. Also, back in that bedroom that we went to, after you buy the Ichor of Sithis, that counts as one of the, one of the upgrades for this place. And after you get all the upgrades, there will be this in the bedroom, this armoire. So you're going to interact with this, and it'll have Raiment of the Crimson Scar, which is actually a very powerful piece of armor. So if we go down here to this, I don't think it even shows me all of the things because there's so many. I don't know how to scroll down on it. But you can see them by going to magic and going to your active effects, and you can see that it has a 30% reflect damage on it, which is super nice, along with a ton of fortify things. So it also looks pretty cool, honestly. Let me get over here by the light. So yeah, it's a really cool piece of armor, and it's actually a very strong piece of armor. It's very, very good. So that's another perk of doing all of Deepscorn Hollow. And that's really about all there is to this place, so I just wanted to help you guys out with that, show you how to get it, how to upgrade it, all the details. There's one more little thing, which is there are 4 of these hidden caches throughout this place, and you can go try to find those. I'll give you the hints, though. There's one over in the area where the Cure Vampirism is. There's one at the shrine. There's the one I just showed you. I think they're all in those, locations. But yeah, they just have a little jewelry in them and stuff. And I think it's random jewelry. But anyway, so that's Deepscorn Hollow in a nutshell. Hopefully helped you out, guys. Now you know how to get Deepscorn Hollow, how to upgrade it, and how to use it in the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remastered.